back at Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, there's nothing quite like it. That feeling of beginning another NFL season. And these two squads, they're going to do just that in a moment.
And what makes it so exciting is the range of possibilities these teams have before them, because we could be seeing one of these teams earn the
The ball on the tee. We're set for football. And off we go from Seattle. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
It's been a lot of fun watching him advance in his career. Many people question his ability to throw the football coming out of Mississippi State. He's conclusively answered that question. In addition, a very strong runner and an even better leader.
He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a second down and 9. Here's Prescott. That's to the sideline and incomplete. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. To throw is Prescott. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Derek Hall in there that time to get him to the turf. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. Back deep, Rashid Shaheed. And it's fielded at the 34. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. Commanding the offense will be the highly touted USC product, Sam Darnold.
And the thing with Sam Darnold is we know the skill set is there. May not be the most mobile or strongest arm quarterback in the league, but usually plays with really good poise, and at his best, like a point guard in basketball, able to move around and distribute the rock.
Now 2nd and 9. Here's Darnold. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back to throw, Darnold. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A running play, it's Dowdle. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Darnold from the gun. Flushed out right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here's Darnold. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. Prescott. Buying time to his left. Shedding through the defense. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Prescott to throw it. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Throwing, Prescott. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Darnold now to throw. He'll get this complete to the tight end Barner. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Now Darnold. Has it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Now it's Darnold. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. Here's 2nd and 3. And Shaheed going to go in motion. Out quickly here to Smith and Jigba. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. To the air again, Darnold steps away to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Here we go, set. To throw is Darnold. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal. Now they send a running back in motion right. Dowdle will take this into the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Prescott now. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Offense.
And they were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Looking to throw. Prescott. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Prescott from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Seahawks again now ready to take over on offense. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. On the run, it's Dowdle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run again with Dowdle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Darnold. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. 2nd down and 4. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. A shotgun snap for Darnold. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They run here with Dowdle. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They're complete to Smith and Jigba. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 2nd quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now a 1st carry here for their running back. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this 1st half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. They find themselves down 13-0 here as they try to get things started offensively. 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Prescott. He's got it complete to Tolbert. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Prescott off play action. Rush coming, and he's taken down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Ferguson. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He finds Pickens over the middle, and he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And his kick is good. Well, I don't know if you ever go into a game expecting to attempt a kick of 62 yards. Charles, not only attempt it, but make it one of the longest kicks that we've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm not sure you ever go into a game expecting to kick one of this distance, but all the better kickers, they do dream of it. And they show what they can do in practice and convince their coaches to give them a chance. That one surely paid off.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Second and 9 now from the 21. Here's Darnold. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Back to throw, Darnold. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. The Seahawks will call on Michael Dixon on fourth down to punt this one away. This is fielded at the 27. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go!
Here's Prescott. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Now Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that will bring up second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now Prescott. And that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
He's got his target. That's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 21. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To the air again, Prescott. Man open left side, it's Williams. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it's second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
To throw is Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Ferguson. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Throwing, Prescott. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. And this one is right through. And they will cut the lead back down to a touchdown now at 13-6. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
good return up past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Darnold now to throw. He's got a man complete. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Here's Darnold. He gets this into the hands of Kupp once again. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Second down and a little more than a yard here. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. The slot man in motion right. Now Darnold going to take it and just bat this one forward to his wideout. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
This 2nd and 4. To throw is Darnold. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now Darnold. He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was capped off by a Jackson Smith and Jigba touchdown catch. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And the Cowboys going to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Prescott to throw it. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Looking to throw. Prescott. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
No receivers open, so Rue's forced to put that one into Puget Sound. That's a great job defensively blanketing those receivers, and ultimately a smart idea by him just to get the ball out of there.
Prescott now. That is caught by Lamb. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And his kick here is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan. It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense has Sam Darnold headed back out there. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
So from the 37, here's second down and 2. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead, because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
A good position to be in here, second and inches. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield, because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Rico Dowdle. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Seahawks are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. Prescott throwing the out route and complete. That's Ferguson. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that's going to bring up second down.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, check. 26. 26.
They give it to Williams, running right. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. They'll set up a throw. Forced out to his left. Stays on his feet. Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the first as well.
Yeah! Here we go!
Back to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Ferguson. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. A big play here for Dallas. 41 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 43 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Yeah! There we go! What a take!
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Cowboys are able to cut into that deficit. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. As soon as he caught that toss and looked upfield, you could tell they had a big numbers advantage blocking-wise.
They certainly did, which means oftentimes your safety will be unblocked. That means he's got to play it from what they call inside out. Don't let the running back cut back across your face. Keep him pinned to the sideline and go make the tackle.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Loose inside the 30. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
Suddenly, it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Sliding out of the pocket. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It's a loss of 4, and now it's second and goal.
Yeah, here we go.
Here's Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jalen Tolbert, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
The Seahawks offense and Jackson Smith and Jigba getting ready to go back to work, and he was pretty much unguardable in that first half. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Yo, 80. Here goes that.
Darnold. And he fires one incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
What's that? What's that?
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Taking it about the 16. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. So they go pass, now they go run, and 2 plays resulting in really nice pickups.
Certainly sounds like a 50-50 deal, doesn't it? Sounds like great balance. Well, you know what all those coaches have told us over the years, Brandon, that balance is? It means doing what you want to when you want to. That play calling is working very well for them right now.
Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the first as well.
Hey, kill! 47. Yeah!
Prescott now, option right. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. George Pickens, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that will make this a 4-point game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now the ball now going back over to the Seattle Seahawks offense. They're looking to turn things around here. They've been shut down in this 3rd quarter, and that was after a good first half offensively.
And you wonder where it all goes, and it feels like it goes away fast because it takes some time to build up good momentum, great play calling, excellent execution, and then in like a blink of an eye, you're losing the game. How do you get back there again? I'm sure they've talked about it, and they've got a plan. Now can they put it into practice?
The lead gone, now the search to find it again. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 2nd and 7.
Set. Set.
Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle.
Ball start, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Go set. Set.
Now it's Darnold. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the fourth. Now a first down carry. It's Williams.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 70 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Well, some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Now back to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are right back in this football game.
A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Back to throw, Darnold.
And complete to Smith and Jigba.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Faking the give, Darnold.
That'll be taken in by Shaheed.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Here's Darnold.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. And Shaheed going to go in motion.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Darnold.
They'll find Shaheed out to the right. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 27.
Hands it off out of the gun.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Two yards to go, 2nd down.
The play fake, and it's Darnold. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. Here we go, 1st and goal.
Go set. Set.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Seahawks go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So Dak and the Cowboys down 34-31. A minute 53 remaining. This is only week 1 of the season, folks. Get strapped in as they come up here 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. And he is going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the 1st down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
Though, how about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call.
Yeah, here we go.
Here's Prescott. That's complete to Lamb.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Now 2nd and 4. Prescott. This throw left side is caught by Tolbert. Touchdown, Cowboys! Jalen Tolbert. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cowboys answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Aubrey good with a PAT, and that will make this a 4-point game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Now the focus shifts to the Seahawks offense. Trailing by 4. Under a minute 20 to go. They've surrendered a double-digit lead but can rescue themselves late as they come up on 1st down.
Here we go, set. Ready. Set.
Darnold. He'll get this complete to the tight end Barner. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Here's Darnold. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game, but a critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That could finish things off for them.
Darnold to throw. Gets this complete to Smith and Jigba. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Now Darnold. Open man is Barner, the tight end. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Darnold now to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. Darnold. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are in the field?
Now Darnold. Flush to his right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Downfield. Offense.
Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them.
Still first down.
Penalties not what they needed here. 1st and 15.
Here goes set.
Now it's Darnold. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, but they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with what most likely will be the game-winning touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that.